Hi there, it's January 24th and time for Proverbs 24. Let's jump over there and we'll get into it. I have the New Living Translation open also, and I still have the pre-1984 NIV open on the desk here, my paper Bible. Everyone should have a paper Bible or two. Oh. Okay. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their hearts devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. Yep, that. Don't envy those guys, for they will fail. Verse 3, by wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Got that? By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Okay? There he's saying again that wisdom and knowledge, if you get that, everything else will come. Okay? And I believe that. Verse 5, a wise man is full of strength. A man of knowledge enhances his might. Okay? That's good stuff. For by wise guidance you can wage your war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. Okay? Let's read that all together, since it goes together. A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. For by wise guidance you can wage your war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. Makes more sense like that, huh? 7. Wisdom is too high for a fool. In the gate he does not open his mouth. Right. 8. Whoever plans to do evil will be called a schemer. All right, troublemaker. A reputation as a troublemaker, it says over here. The devising of folly is sin, and a scoffer is an abomination to mankind. The schemes of a fool are sinful, and everyone detests a mocker. What's that saying here? Yep, same thing. Okay, verse 10. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. I like the way it says it better in the New Living Translation. If you fail under pressure, your strength is too small. And how do you get strength? Wisdom. It just said up there. Wisdom. Knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge. So let's say over here, just to have a third. If you falter in times of trouble, how small is your strength? Exclamation point in the NIV. Verse 11. Rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are stumbling to the slaughter. Okay. And it says over here, unjustly sentenced to die, and save them as they stagger to their death. Hard to do, huh? If you say, behold, we did not do this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who keeps watch over your soul know it? And will he not repay man according to his work? All right. What's it say over here in the New Living? Don't excuse yourself by saying, look, we didn't know. For God understands all hearts, and he sees you. He who guards your soul knows that you knew. He will repay all people for their actions we deserve. Yeah, 13. Now this is why I stopped using the New Living Translation, because they changed it. Okay, they made it gender neutral, which I don't agree with. Okay, that's not what the Bible says, and it should not be interpreted to say something that it does not say. Okay, which is why I started using my old paperback NIV from 1983, because NIV did it too after 1984. But 13. My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Or sure, it's my child. But that's not what the Bible says. It says my son. Okay? 14. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Right? That kind of goes with this, I guess. Eat honey, for its dripping, for its good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. Huh. So we put all this together, and it's kind of cool. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Right. 15. Lie not in wait as a wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Do no violence to his home, for the righteous falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumbles in times of calamity. Okay. Some people do anyways. But do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn away his anger from him. It is important. Jesus said it very simply. He said, love your enemies. Okay? Love your enemies. And that's not easy to do. But what is that in the NIV? Do not gloat when your enemy falls. When he stumbles, do not let your heart rejoice, or the Lord will see it and disapprove and turn his wrath away from him. Okay? If you win a battle, you should go and help the ones who lost. Don't, joy, ticker tape parades in the streets. Yeah? Do that. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, and be not envious of the wicked. For the evil man has no future. The lamp of the wicked will be put out. Don't fret. What does that say here? No, do not fret because of evil men. Do not fret. Yeah. Worry, be sad. 21. My son, fear the Lord and the king, and do not join with those who do otherwise. For disaster will arise suddenly for them, and who knows the ruin that will come from them both. All right? Fear the Lord and the king, and do not join those who do otherwise. Right. Don't associate with rebels, it says over here. Doesn't say what happens if you have a obviously open and crooked government. There are other things in here that talks about that, but okay. More sayings of the wise. These are also sayings of the wise. Partiality in judging is not good. A lot of that going around, huh? Whoever says to the wicked, you're in the right, will be cursed by people, abhorred by nations. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. All right. I like that. Whoever gives an honest answer kisses the lips. Kisses the lips. Is like a kiss of friendship. It's over here. 26. It's like a kiss on the lips. Okay. Right. Prepare your work outside. Get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that, build your house. Well, foundations come first. Right. Be not a witness against your neighbor without cause, and do not deceive with your lips. Don't testify against your neighbor without cause. Do not say, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will repay them back for what he has done. You got that? That's important. Don't say, I'll get you back. I'll get even. It's not to say that. What's that say over here? Yeah. Don't say I'll do to him as he's done to me. Yeah. Just says not to do that. Solomon talked about that earlier. He says God will do that for you. Don't do it yourself. Biggest problem with the world today is everybody's trying to get even, 30. I passed by the field of a sluggard, by the vineyard of a man lacking sense. And behold, it was all overgrown with thorns. The ground was covered with nettles, and its stone wall was broken down. Then I saw and considered it. I looked and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. Okay. So that's a story. Don't be lazy. If you have everything there, and you're just not doing anything with it, that's being lazy. Or a sluggard. Or a lazy person, it says over here. Sluggard. Sluggard. I don't use that word anymore, huh? So, there is Proverbs 24. Highlighted a lot of stuff in here. And you can see this is a English Standard Version is one of the most accurate translations I have found in my studies, so I use it. We highlighted 1 and 2. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their hearts devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. Again, so in the New Living, it says, do not envy evil people. Okay? Not what the Bible says. The Bible says men, clearly says men. Okay? Not that women aren't included, but man means mankind. Okay? Verse 4. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Let's just highlight the rest of that too. By wisdom a house is built, by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Knowledge. Got that? And 5 and 6. A wise man is full of strength, and a man of knowledge enhances his might. For by wise guidance you can wage war, and in abundance of counselors there is victory. All right. Verse 10. If you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Yeah. In the NIV it says, if you falter in times of trouble, how small is your strength? Or if you fail under pressure. This doesn't say men here, so they translated that straight over. Excuse me. 13 and 14 we highlighted. My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of the honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Know that wisdom is such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Okay? Wisdom is food for the soul. You like that? 17 and 18 we highlighted. Important. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see it and be displeased and turn away his anger from him, or your enemy. Okay? That's important. Okay, we highlighted 24 and 25. Partiality in judging is not good. Whoever says to the wicked, you are right, will be cursed by peoples, abhorred by nations. It's going on now, isn't it? But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Well, there's a lot of judges and stuff getting in trouble now that are making bad decisions, and their own personal problems are coming to light. Because evil people are evil people. They're evil. They're going to do evil in their private life. If they're doing it in their public life, they're going to do it in their private life. And sooner or later, it's going to come out. Yeah. This important, 29. Do not say, I will do to him as he has done to me. I will pay the man back for what he has done. Okay? Don't say I'll get even with you. That's the Lord's business. Okay. There you go. That's Proverbs 24. I'll turn that. Whoops. Oh boy. What did I do here? So, there you have it. Lots of good stuff in there. Take it to heart. Read it again. Highlight your own Bible with all the stuff that's important to you. So when you go back over it, it'll stand out. We'll do the day 24 of our year through the Bible later on. We're still in Genesis. And Jacob and Esau are getting back together and back in their homelands and stuff. So let's stay tuned for that. Till then, remember, be humble. Know when to keep your mouth shut. See you later.